So let's do that. So this is session 50. I think it's actually 57. I think this is session 57 for this group. As I say every week, one day I will get this right, but that day is not today. So the campaign thus far, because we have, I think, one new player this week, and then we might have 2 more new players next week. The setup for this whole campaign that we are about to finish is the party here was hired by a woman named Sindra Sylvain, who was a famous adventurer out of Baldur's Gate on the Sword Coast. There was some sort of yeah. I'm doing a recap for our new player. Like, I'm going to try and do like the 2-minute recap of the campaign real quick, just for context. There's a curse, a death curse, that is causing anybody who is resurrected from the dead to start wasting away. Anybody who does die cannot be resurrected. And it appears their souls are not going to the intended afterlife. At this point, the party has ventured from the Sword Coast down to the subcontinent of Chult, which you can read as stand-in for vaguely African Dungeons and Dragons. There they traveled from Port Nyanzaru, the largest city and port in Chult, through hundreds of miles of jungle, encountered lots of fantastical peoples, creatures, friends, and foes along the way, and learned eventually that a device called the Soulmonger was the source of the death curse, and it is at the bottom of the tomb you are now in. This is the Tomb of the 9 Gods, which is a tomb to the 9 trickster god spirits of the forgotten and lost city of Omu, which was once the kind of a capital of Chult, but completely disappeared about 200 years ago. The party made their way to Omu, figured out how to get through 9 shrines to the 9 trickster gods, and figure out how to enter the Tomb of the 9 Gods. Now, the party is on the 5th of 6 levels of the tomb, working through various traps and encounters designed by one Asirak, a multiplanar asshole of the highest degree who, it seems so far, built this place solely to kill people in new and novel ways. I think that's the fast recap. Anybody else got anything?
Oh yeah, we may have lost a couple party a party member on the way.
Yeah.
Of like getting to the tomb, but yeah.
That was not in any way plot relevant. That was a
yeah, fair enough.
So yes, there was the party also magically split. Oh, the other piece that's relevant. 2 important plot characters that are not present right now are a man named Artis Simber and his estranged daughter, Zendala Morwin. I'm going to mention that and then basically ignore it, because the epilogue is going to deal with them, but they were locked out of the tomb when everybody else entered. Basically, the door shut and they were locked out. With you now, the cast that you are joining includes Murakana, a human barbarian who thinks he's a dragon and looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. We've got Gail Mursky, a sylph investigator and alchemist who, I think, Gail, it's safe to say, largely sometimes
the magical Unabomber.
Yeah, magical Unabomber. We have Daji, which is basically your floating creepy oracle / magus tiefling. She floats because she's cursed. Non-player characters. Non-player characters that are with you in the room that you're going to appear in are Tlad Zolbris. He is a drow. There is Lucanu, a very, very muscular Chultan woman who has a just fuck-off greatsword. And not in the room, but just so you know they exist, there are 2 red wizards. Red wizards being kind of evil, necromantically inclined wizards from the country of Thay, which is far, far away. The party is allied to them out of convenience right now. Those are Evlona and Nithla. There is a scholar called Orvex, who is not in the room you are in, and there is a giant stone djinn called Keshma al-Wazir, who is also not in the room. I think that's everything on the map. Yep. Okay, so there you go. There was like a 5-minute info dump. Any questions, Shijin? Before Deus Ex?
A lot of questions, but I guess they'll be answered.
I will answer the most important one. Alcohol is not required, but it is recommended.
Yeah, I guess the only rule there is if you drink too much to take your turn, I will yell at you. Or if you drink so much that you yell so loudly into the microphone that it hurts my ears. I don't
think either of those have happened.
Oh, it did with Rio in the other group. I had his fiance send him to bed one night. That is how loud he was. Yeah. Personally, I think Arm, the player, Arm Marine, who plays Marikana, Lyokin, who plays Daji, and Sabir, who plays Gale. The four of us have known each other for somewhere between 3 and 5 years, probably. Maybe more. I don't know.
We were actually separated at birth. It's okay.
Yeah. We all know each other from EVE Online and have transitioned into playing this as well. I think I'm the only one that
EVE players, my god.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just your friendly contract scammer.
Yeah. Okay, so to Deus Ex Machina, Shijin, and well, I'll leave Barry out because Barry's not here, and this will leave me yet another problem to figure out next week. Finn's yours, right, Shijin?
Yeah.
Am I saying that name right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I try to refer to people by their character names and player names when appropriate. I will inevitably fuck this up. So, I guess, Daji, I'm going to pull you back. I'm going to retcon,
that I didn't go through the thing.
Yeah, I'm going to retcon that you didn't. So you guys had just finished last session. I guess the recap for everybody of last session was basically you spent the entire session. There are 5 wardrobes in this room. I think you worked your way through 4 of them, opening them onto various what appeared to be gates to other planes, and then monsters jumped out. You all defeated all the monsters. All the wardrobes slammed back shut, and the gate to the north up here, there's an adamantine gate that had been there. It opened up, and I think we left off the session with Daji kind of floating over. And then I think you guys remember your conversation with Leroy in the waters below you.
Yep. Okay. And how he's very creepy, and I definitely shouldn't fly down there and smack him on the nose.
Yeah. Leroy's friendly. For a given quantity.
For now.
I'm going to say the way that this happens, and I apologize in advance because this is going to be very stupid. One of the cabinets that had slammed closed kind of rattles and falls over, and it'll be this one. And Shijin, you have been basically, I'm going to say that you ended up at this tomb. I'm going to make up your backstory right now on the fly just to make one. For whatever reason, you had been interested in trying to find the lost city of Omu is part of your scholarly research into some lore about lost enchanting magic, and you had made your way through the various shrines in the city and found the entrance to the Tomb of the Nine Gods and had entered it. As you had entered it, basically you were swarmed by undead-looking tomb dwarves, knocked out and kind of imprisoned in some extra-dimensional space, and for no reason that you can really understand right now, the opening to your extra-dimensional space, this nice featureless cell that you have been in for an undetermined amount of time, the ceiling opens up, and you see a roughly wardrobe-shaped opening up into a room above you.
So, is it like the whole drawer opens and like everyone can see, or is it just like
basically
I'm peeking out?
This wardrobe fell open, and the back of it is a unexplained portal to the cell that you were thrown into shortly after being captured when entering this tomb. Yes, I just made it up because I couldn't think of any better way to engineer this moment right now.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I'm gonna peer out and see what I see in the room.
So you see the ceiling of the room. You would basically have to climb up and out of this hole, which you can easily do so, but you have to climb up through basically the ceiling of this small cell you've been in.
I see. Yeah. I'll climb out.
Cool. You are greeted with a very motley crew of adventurers, or you assume are adventurers, and the room I just described. This room is a pentagonal, iron-plated room with a hideous-looking floor and a stone ceiling, and there are 4 other teak wardrobes, doors slammed shut with graven images on them, and the wardrobe that you just climbed out of knocked down. As you step out of it, the opening kind of seals shut. And let's see if I can make this work for once. You'll hear a crackle as the public address system in this tomb comes on and comes to life, and you hear a voice that the rest of you have heard many times before.
Fuck.
I must apologize for just how many deviations from our standard operating procedure there have been in your tour of the tomb. To our new guests, I hope you enjoy your time here. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to make your concerns known to the management. Carry on.
Thanks, Withers.
As always, I am your humble servant.
Is that working, or am I just talking in a funny
That
accent?
is working. That
Awesome.
is in fact working.
I never know. It's crapshoot.
I loved that one day
usually
you
works.
started your spiel and it didn't work. That was great.
Oh, did I actually? Well, whatever. Cool. So that's where we're at.
I guess Dodgy drops the fireball that she was readying in her head. It's like, oh, the fuck was that? Though in her defense, a bunch of orcs came out of that one last time.
Hello?
Hello. Well, you don't seem
Thanks for getting me
hostile.
out of there, friendo.
Well, don't think that was us, but, well, welcome, I guess.
What species is
thanks.
he?
Sorry.
I'm a little gnome wizard with like little kind of like a tiefling thing going on too.
Nice.
Dashi, what is
I don't
he?
know every tiefling. Jesus.
No. I was gonna ask what species he is because he definitely was just given birth to by a fucking drawer.
What more skill would that be?
Nature, maybe?
Let's do it.
Mom never told me about this.
I don't know shit.
I mean, you're not aware of any wardrobe-based species that can give birth, but that said, you're pretty sure that Shijin is a gnome tiefling mix.
Is this why the bartender always told us not to fornicate with the furniture?
Ugh.
I then cast Debilitating Dichotomy on Mercana.
just because because Gale's a sylph, that sigh goes on for like 45 seconds.
Yeah, can't you like breathe, like just not breathe for like fucking half a day or some crazy shit?
That was with air genasi. With sylph, it works a bit differently, but still, the energy is still there. Just
Yeah, that's
You
a
guys
nice.
why.
All of you.
That's a cool cat you got there.
All of you here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, thanks. This is Finn. Say hi, Finn. He doesn't say anything.
Oh,
Can you move, Finn?
I like your cat. What is this? Where are my rolls?
Gale, have you been smoking things again? That is clearly not a cat. I've seen cats, and that is not a cat.
We say cat very, very skeptically.
it's clearly a dog.
No, it looks like a cat that humped a bird, that humped a squirrel, that...
But you started with it looks like a cat, which is why I'm going with cat.
I guess the head looks like a cat.
So does it look like a cat, Shijin?
It's kind of like a cat, but it's got like talons and it's got wings, and it's kind of got some like weird coloring on it, but some like blue.
Yeah, it's a flying cat.
I pet it
Kind
with
of.
Mage Hand.
Huh?
I try to pet it with Mage Hand.
I guess it lets you.
Sweet.
I want to point out, I feel like this is more skill checks and cantrip usage than we've seen in like 3 sessions combined, and I am here for it. Carry on.
I mean, you got recall knowledge last session. We got to keep upping the ante each one.
Oh my
Plus,
god.
Daji's a dumbass, so she's just going to be shit at any skill check like that.
Well, not all of us can be the barbarian.
Hearing all of this chatter up above, you all hear a childlike voice in your heads. This is a telepathic communication, Shijin. And the voice says, "Oh, hi, are you a new friend that's joined up there? I've never seen anybody that liked to talk come out of one of those wardrobes. Hi."
Hello.
Oh, that's the aboleth.
That's what?
The aboleth.
So
What's Aboleth?
it's a very big squid-like creature with psionic abilities, from what I can tell.
It looks like it wants to murder us, but I don't know. Yeah.
No, it's been friendly so far, which is more than I can say for most in this term.
I'm just gonna tell you now. If you don't know what it is off the name, don't worry about it.
We already
That's the
fed
best.
it. There used to be a lot
That's
more
the
bodies
best
here.
option.
Okay,
The
not
less
worried
you
about
know, the less you have to worry. Because I am fucking terrified.
Mom
You're
told me
always
about
terrified.
things like them, but she always made them sound like bedtime stories.
I just love Murakana's interpretation of the way a dragon sees the world. Murakana, just so you know, thinks that he is the son of a dragon. Because I think you were, in fact, raised by a dragon for a while. But
Completely and utterly, from shitting in my pants till now. Not much has changed.
no. Okay, I think I've introduced about everything that makes sense to
I like the idea
introduce.
that the dragon started with it because it was like, what the hell do I do with this little meat thing? Because it's too small to waste the effort to eat. And then eventually got to a point where it's like, you know what, this is just amusing.
I think it's maybe just a little more.
Like-
Go ahead.
You know, just the idea of taking an adolescent Murakana, giving him a battle axe, and just kind of dropping him on some, I don't know, bandit camp or something nearby that was being problematic. Just have at him, kid.
Oh, that definitely happened. You
Here,
Zax,
buddy,
do
it's all
good.
yours.
Oh god, we just got a skill check.
No, I just felt like jumping over the ledge.
You don't have to jump it. It's not at all necessary to jump it.
Oh, I know.
You just wanted
it's
to.
She just did.
It's like 3 feet.
Yeah, but she can jump like apparently with that rule she can jump nearly 100 feet.
Cause you fucking float.
Well, yeah, does help.
For what it's
Because-
worth, Dodgy is floating right now.
Yeah, did you know that helicopters can jump ramps up to 100 feet tall by flying over them?
I know, right? It's such a terrible curse. I mean,
Curse
free
is,
cloud jump.
curse is
So are all-
debatable. The rest of them are all pretty bad, but that one isn't. Anyway.
Yeah, I get a 15th level feat for like fucking nothing. It's great.
No one can ever say that they ever bed her because she's never going to touch the sheets.
Oh my god.
There, I said
Okay.
it.
You've been saving
Anyways.
that one for a while, haven't you? You've just been waiting to lay that one down. Okay, I'm gonna read a description pretty soon, because Dodgy, you have entered another room in the dungeon. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start describing.
Way to go.
So Dodgy, you hop across the gap, make your way up to the north end of this hallway, and it branches off to the west. And this entire hallway, basically, there is a 15-foot stairwell in front of you that descends. The space below it, the ground of the hallway is littered with tarnished coins, pieces of armor, broken shields, axe heads, and other bits of scrap metal. So basically, everything on the floor of this hallway looks like scrap metal. The walls of this hallway are carved with images of rotting corpses. You have pretty far vision, don't you? Yeah, you can see the far end of the hallway. Or is that not true?
No, it's just dark vision, so I can see 60 feet, I think, is normal.
Okay.
So about there.
Okay. That said, the doorway at the end of the hallway is emanating light. There's a big archway with a keystone adorned with a skull over here. Can you actually see that on the map?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Well, me as a player, yes.
Yeah, there's light coming from that room, so you as a character would also be able to see it. Like, it's illuminated, and I'm assuming in normal light you can see that far, because that would be really weird if you couldn't. It is adorned with an iron bull's skull, which bites down on an ivory ring. And then there is a room beyond emanating light, but that's as far as I'm going to go with that.
Interesting. I'm going to walk above me and see if I can... Because this reminds me of a trap that we ran into earlier.
I'm just gonna hop on over here.
Here's my perception. See any particular traps or anything like that in the vicinity?
I'm going to apologize. I've been talking for 5 minutes, and my apparently Discord decided to disconnect my hot button again.
Okay, well, hold on a second,
fun.
and then I'll come back to you. So, off of that perception check, you don't notice anything, I'm going to say, within, like, your range, like that 60-foot vision range. There doesn't appear to be any pressure plates or triggers or traps or anything.
Okay. Seems all clear, but not terribly sure.
So, what were you saying, Marcon?
I was going to ask, I've had a conversation about this for the last 5 minutes. All the gems on the column, are they ignited
Yeah, the door's open.
on the arch? Okay. For some reason, I thought we only got 4, so yeah, I don't know.
I don't think there's anything left for you to kill in the other room. And that's the condition, so...
Well, I'm a barbarian. We got to be thorough.
I think you killed everything in there.
Murder it all. All right, I'm just going to pick up Gale and just walk down the walkway and then set him down right there.
Oh boy.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
You just need to record. You need to record a 60-second sigh that you can just drop in every time he does something.
Do you remember when he threw you over a wall? And it turned out there was bad things on the other side?
Do you have
That
any
was
idea how little that
amazing.
narrows it down?
Yeah.
I've thrown a lot of people in this campaign.
I think, hell, your first action was to throw a pirate overboard, so...
It was. I've thrown so many people.
But your second action was to jump after him?
Yeah.
Something like that? Do you have throw anything? If you don't have throw anything, you need throw anything.
He has toss ally or whatever that one is. He has friendly toss, so he does have that.
That's the Lord of the Ring version.
Yeah, that's the Gimli move.
Yeah, where you give your ally a free attack, I think, if you do that. Yeah, if your ally ends their movement within melee reach of at least one enemy, they can make a melee strike.
Oh, fuck, I'm going to use that so much. Chris, you with us, buddy?
Yeah, what do you guys see over there in that hallway?
The cautious approach. Interesting.
You know, I have a little friend here who could check it out, but you seem like you're doing a really good job, so continue.
You do, but I mean... Well, it's up to you if you want to risk your familiar.
Finn's just gonna stay on my shoulder.
I mean, I'm not even touching the floor, so if there is a floor-based trap, it's not going to be me who sets it off. Another perception check. Any more traps or anything? I think I see to the end of the hallway now.
The only things that you see in this hallway are basically a hallway full of metal detritus. The archway, the skull and the ring at the far end, the carvings on the wall of rotting corpses, and there is a stairwell here if it is not obvious from line of sight.
I will go back and get my phantasmal horse, which I parked outside. I think it left it here.
Okay.
And fly back in. How high is the ceiling?
8 feet.
Okay, so never mind, I'm not flying anywhere.
I was gonna say it as I say that out
Your head
loud.
on the ceiling.
You're just kind of like smushed against the ceiling as the horse is pushing you.
Gosh dang it. Alright, I guess I'll just leave it in the corridor and Is Mage Hand. I'm gonna use Mage Hand to just grab the one of the swords or something lying on the ground and see if that does anything.
The hand grasps it.
Oh, so no traps. That's, well, that activated on that. That's good. Curious.
He didn't say it moved it, did he?
Well, I grabbed it, so like...
Okay.
I guess I'll try waving it around with the Mage Hand, though I'm already in the midst of it.
Yeah, so you're waving it around as you enter the bottom part of the hallway. Any non-magical objects made of cloth, leather, or wood on your body instantly decay and corrode to the point of being useless.
Uh-oh. Wait, like, on her body?
Yes, on
So, like,
Daji's body.
So, armor, I would guess.
Any non-magical objects that are not metal, basically. All just... they're gone.
Rip,
So you
because
can-
I had entirely magical stuff.
Well, you do lose.
Do I lose my chalk?
You lose your.
Bedroll's probably gone.
Yeah, your bedroll.
But they're in a bag of holding though, so does that?
Okay. I'll say those are safe, but I think your thieves' tools are gone.
Fuck.
Your belt pouch is gone.
Damn it.
I'm not going to do that because that's just... I don't like that. Yeah, the staff is magical. That's magical. Yep. So yeah, basically, yeah, you lose... And the belt pouch is gone. It just kind of...
I tried to delete it, but it's not...
I'll say from a flavor perspective, like your studded leather armor... Your studded leather armor is still there, but all of your other clothing is gone. So you're basically like, if you had a nice cloak or pants or anything like that, all of that is gone.
Well, just general clothing, because she removed her armor a while ago because she cast mage armor, which was better than her actual armor.
Wait, so is your armor...
So she's basically just naked then.
Oh, God.
I mean, you said it, not me. Technically, she is now.
Yeah. Gosh dang it. Well, I guess now you all get to see what 20 charisma. Now you all know what a 20 charisma tiefling looks like naked.
Yeah.
It's not like the internet hasn't shown us that before.
Look, Lauken, okay, I'm just saying, why do you think we've been letting her go in front this whole time?
Amazing.
You can tell. I'm just going to assume, based on the art...
She casts Withering Stare on the others.
Oh, man.
Murakana pulls off his fur. I can't even talk right now. I'm processing this.
Gosh dang it.
Pulls off his fur and just like holds it up and looks away.
I mean, you're like fucking 35 feet away from me, so I'm just gonna...
Well, then come get it, stuff it in your bag of whatever, and take it across and put it on.
I'm gonna just grab one of these clothes on the ground and like use prestidigitation, or how the fuck you say.
Yeah, I was like, basically you can pick stuff up off the ground, but it is all anything. Like there are pieces of armor and swords and weapons, but everything on the floor here is functionally useless. But it can serve to clothe your body.
Your titties.
Sweet. That'll do. Well, don't come down here with anything that isn't non-magical. It seems to destroy it.
I'm just waiting for the day that Dodgy finally just float charges Murakana with her horns. Improvised floor attack.
Hey!
I know.
He's been nothing but a gentleman to her.
Yeah, and also, I don't really think Murakana would be too concerned about being, knocked over by a horny tiefling.
Oh, God.
But don't jump.
I'll be here all night, folks.
I mean, it'll be the most action he's gotten this entire campaign.
Gosh darn it. I mean, not for lack of trying. I mean,
it's because you failed
no.
every charisma.
Well, the only one who's been successful was
Sarah, who was currently possessed and rampaging across the sea.
He had the opportunity with the lobster lady, and I played it too bashful. Way too bashful.
I mean, yeah, I guess he might have had a chance there. I don't know.
Oh, there was a chance. Just the way we played it, there was a chance.
Okay, Dodgy. So you are approaching that archway. I guess wearing the tattered remains of, let's just say, some chainmail that makes me not have to come up with ways to describe your body, because I'm enough of that for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so this yawning archway has a keystone adorned with an iron bull's skull, which bites down on an ivory ring. There's also a chamber beyond. If you want to look at that, I can read that.
Yes. Sorry.
The stairs go down.
Oh, so like the next level, presumably. Cool.
Stairs go down. Yeah, that's the description of the stairwell. It's a stairwell. It goes down.
What do the stones smell like? Who have they been in a relationship with most recently?
Mostly they smell of regret.
No, fair enough.
And that is now canon. The tomb smells of regret, unless otherwise specified. Also, hash browns.
Hey, hash browns are good.
Yeah, well, does it actually have hash browns, or is it like the fucking hash house where you get there shit-faced at 2 in the morning and they don't have fucking hash browns?
I mean,
It's like going to Macca's for ice cream, but they never have the ice cream machine working.
Were you there for that one? I don't remember.
I wasn't.
No, Grim, because that was after Omnia.
No, I passed out after Omnia.
Yeah, no. You missed it then.
Or was that the thing where we followed you to the party and got kicked out?
That was the year prior.
Okay. I'm never going to let that die. Dodgy, or I guess, okay, so the rest of you, let's pull back. Everybody else is kind of hanging out at the other end of the hall. Is anybody else doing anything besides Murakana gallantly offering his cloak to Dodgy, even though it is obvious that it may disintegrate?
I mean, she could put it in her bag of holding, walk across, then put it on.
I would ask what's odd, but again, everything.
I do have a question. Does anybody have, before Lucano goes across there and becomes naked, does anybody have a bag of holding besides her?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I do as well.
Everybody
Although
except
I don't
you
have
has
it on
one.
my list.
Fantastic.
Is it not in there?
I don't think it is, no, but I know it's been on the sheet since we started, alongside the
Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is.
the jug, the alchemy jug,
I know what it is.
What's that?
which I keep forgetting that I have.
The alchemy jug that you used to pour mayonnaise on me, you motherfucker.
Hey, that's a
Rosita still cracks up whenever I mention that.
bag of holding is a type 1. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, you have a type 1 on there. I just gave you a second one.
Do I?
No, not you. Shijin has a bag of holding. But I added another one.
What was the cheapest one?
I'm going to get rid of one and do the other one.
Yeah.
Gale, where's your token? There's your token. Inventory. God, your inventory.
Well, Gail, I'm going to take all of my shit that's not magical, which would be everything in my backpack and my water skin, and stuff it in your bag of holding.
I'm going to empty everything else out of the bag of holding for a second, and once we put that in, I'm just going to we'll hand it to Murakana. I don't need to throw it across. This idiot's going to walk across anyway.
So wait, you're dumping everything out of the bag of holding except for Murakana's crap.
Yeah, because I don't want all the stuff I have to like disappear, assuming that it does in fact go through the bag of holding and destroy all his non-magical stuff.
Okay, so I was just making sure I understood the sequence of actions there correctly.
Yep.
I mean, I'm going to assume all of that shit's in there.
So well, I'm not interested in actually going through your character sheet and moving items to and from X to
Anything
Y.
that's a +1 is magical, isn't it?
Yes.
Wait, if that's true, then my infiltrator tools doesn't disappear.
They're not a +1. They're just infiltrator tools.
This one that says that. I'll have a look.
And then I guess I'm going to take my steel shield and lay it against the wall, because there's no way it'll fit in a bag of holding. Unless it has a giant, gaping-ass bag.
I mean, they can hold a shit ton.
Can they?
It's like
Yeah.
25 bulk.
Yeah, but it has to fit in the opening.
Oh, right.
I don't remember how big the opening is.
Sorry. I should rephrase that, Lyokin. It's anything that has a rune on it becomes magical, not things that give a bonus. So weapons,
right.
yeah. So like the +1 is technically a potency rune, and striking is a rune. Yeah, that's why.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay, so is anybody on the east end of the hallway going to do anything? Or should
Well, I need a ruling.
on what?
Steel shield, too large to fit in a bag of holding.
No.
All right, in the bag of holding it goes.
I mean, basically, if you guys start like cramming statues in the bag of holding, I'm gonna care.
It's like 300 cubic feet.
It's a lot.
Something like that.
Oh,
It's a-
fuck.
Pathfinder does it.
No,
by bulk,
no,
but
it's
it's
I think it was
enough for
10
some
cubic
gear.
feet? I think it was 10 cubic feet or 300 pounds was what it was.
It's bulk in this
Something
game.
along- Yeah.
Okay, then across we go. Oh, and I put my
25
loincloth and all my furs in there.
It's
I'm naked.
it's
You're not
25.
naked. You got magical plate.
Never mind, I'm good.
It's 25 bulk, which most equipment at most is 1 bulk. I don't think we've ever actually gone into the encumbrance rules of Pathfinder because I generally don't care about encumbrance all that much.
It's also
We've
been-
also never abused them.
Yeah. Arcana, you're fine.
Fantastic.
Well, open it up.
Nope, I ain't opening shit down here.
I take a piece of chalk out of my bag and
As soon as you take it out, it disintegrates.
okay.
You took it out of the bag of holding, right?
Yeah, just a piece of chalk
Yes.
out of my bag. Not
So
like the whole thing, but-
as you take a piece of chalk out and like literally as you draw it past the mouth of the bag, it disintegrates.
Oh, okay. Well,
You found a stairwell.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one.
I found the stairwell and I realized where it leads, so I'm going back up.
It leads down.
down is probably where we need to go.
Down
where I don't wanna
towards
go.
Aboleth.
Yeah, but towards the thing that eats bodies.
I'm going to try to cover up the skull with, like, some of the junk. Yeah, like, I don't know, just hang it off it. Cover its
Hey,
eyes.
can you
maybe.
bring that bag back?
So as I guess you can hang a couple of things off of the skull. You're really bringing down the interior decorating style here, man.
Why? Just because I stole some tapestries?
Well, not the tap,
It's
just
love,
this
yes.
room.
Well, yeah.
He's still the
Just going to keep the
tomb
facing.
guard is still upset about that.
Is that the skull and the ring thing? Is that like above an entranceway or is that like a door?
It's an archway. There's a room beyond that.
Okay, it's an archway. Okay.
Yeah, it's an archway.
I'm just defacing it because I'm about that. I will grab like another piece of debris and toss it through the archway.
It skitters along a balcony and comes to a rest in the room beyond. Now, the room beyond, I might as well describe it right now. So, Dodgy, you can feel this. The rest of you can just kind of see it. There's a hot wind tinged with the smell of burning oil blowing from that archway. The shaft beyond is about 40 feet wide, and it's a vertical shaft. Dodgy, you can tell that it appears to extend up and down as far as you can see from the angle that you're viewing at. The balcony in front of you, Dodgy, juts out about 15 feet. On the other side of the room, you can see a balcony about 15 feet higher than the balcony on your side of the room.
So this one's higher.
Yes. So
Okay.
the west balcony is about 15 feet higher. You can also see 2 chains, one ascending and one descending. The thing that's in the middle of the art of the room you can't actually see from where you're at. So you basically just see this cylindrical room lit by purplish blue light with a chain moving up and down, or a pair of chains moving in opposite directions, and 2 balconies.
Cool. I relay that information back with the message cantrip to the others. Because I'm probably too far away to start.
I mean, you can just use your mouth.
I could, but
I'll take quotes out of context for 800, Alex.
I go get my magical horse. My phantom steed that I cast upon entering this place yet again. And while I can't fly above the ceiling here, does anything happen when I go through the archway with it? I can't actually move my token, it's colliding with the wall. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a door there.
Yeah, no, it just wasn't working from the bottom tile for some reason.
I mean, no, nothing stops you. As you get... Oh, Jesus.
You okay?
I dropped my mouse ball, which is going to make running the game hard.
It happens.
As I said, my thumb is bandaged, so I don't know why I was fidgeting with the mouse ball. Dodgy, as you get into the balcony, you can see some 40 feet below or so, there's a giant cog that is being turned by those two chains. So the chain kind of comes down, wraps around the cog, and is turning it with kind of a rumbling, grinding effect. Probably 200 feet above.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Probably 200 feet above you and below you, it appears that this room, this cylindrical chamber, just ends in portals of crackling energy.
It's probably not good. I kick the debris that I threw in here over the ledge.
It falls. That's what happens to it. That is audio storytelling.
Nice. I fly my steed over to the other side. I'm not on it. I just want to see if anything happens.
It does so.
Cool. I'll make it come back and then fly over it myself.
Okay.
That was easy. Good luck, you guys. No,
Americana's back.
So Dodgy, as usual, is just running ahead of the party. Or the rest of the party isn't following Dodgy, depending on whose perspective it is. You know,
I mean,
morality
it's usually
is
unwise to
relative.
follow her. She is a knight from hell, so I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was gonna throw everything back into the bag. Safe.
Also,
I'm
no,
going to
I
assume you did, so...
Yeah. That's
So-
why I wanted you back. So anyway, I've still got some +1 stuff, like my resilient leather armor, so we're mostly okay.
I'm trying to think of a way that I can get you guys over here as well, because the Phantom Steed can only transport me, I think. Because, yeah, it can hold its rider's
So-
body weight, +20 bulk.
Is everybody's stuff bagged?
Yeah.
Bagged?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I guess Lacuna and Tlat are just gonna chill over here.
Thought we were going to get Lacuna titties.
She's not an
I
idiot.
said
She's
it.
not just gonna walk in there. And y'all just kind of charged
I don't-
off, so they're just kind of sitting there like, okay, I guess you guys have fun over there.
Think we should maybe go back to get her? Them?
I mean,
I'll send them a text message. I mean, they're within 500 feet, right?
mhm.
I can
So
send
what
them a
is this
message.
will thing I'm looking at? Over a pit of doom.
There's a giant gear thing, and this is an elevated platform that's in between. I'm guessing you need to interact with that somehow to either raise or lower the platforms that we're on. I would guess.
Fantastic.
But that's why I'm on this side. Getting away from the ledge now.
Yeah, so there's two chains, one ascending, one descending. About 40 feet below is a giant cog that they appear to be wrapped around. It's a chain that's turning on the cog. It extends up about 200 feet.
Oh, so it is actively moving.
Yes, both chains are actively moving around the cog.
Okay. Oh,
And the
damn, I
cog
see
is
it was.
lower, right?
Yeah, the cog's about... Well, let me double check the description.
It's not like something you can just like walk over. It's like way down there.
Yeah, I'm double checking. I said 40 feet because that made sense to me, but I'm just going to make sure that that's actually... There's a lot of description here that I'm going through. Oh, the gear is 100 feet below.
Oh, wow.
There we go. So the gear is 100 feet below the Murakana's balcony. And Daji's just going to ignore what's going on for the next 10 minutes.
I forgot I used my spells.
Are the balconies co-altitude?
No, the far balcony is 15 feet higher, so it's 15 feet away and 15 feet higher.
Well, I can jump 15 feet. I don't think I can jump 30.
Or the hypotenuse of 30. No, the hypotenuse of 15.
Yeah, I was about to say.
God damn it.
Hypotenuse of 15 and what?
15?
Oh, it's 15 square. Yeah, okay, cool.
Wait, couldn't you? You can jump pretty fucking far, can't you? Rakana?
I need to look at my stats
You're
again.
going to make me actually do math right now.
I am.
God damn it.
Have you been drinking too?
Not that much, but...
Fuck, I forgot I have lay hands.
No, you have powerful leap, quick jump. Like, you can jump almost as far as I can, my dude.
21
Actually,
feet.
further.
So the distance is 21 feet over basically a 15-foot vertical and a 15-foot horizontal.
But he also has powerful leap, so he can jump an extra 5 feet with vertical and 5 horizontal.
So what is my total jump?
A lot. I think it depends on your roll, doesn't it? Like, you make an athletics roll or something, and then you add...
If you are athletics skill, climb and swim distance. Trying to find the jump.
It's not for
So
jump. You
there's-
have just
so
like a
there's-
length, right?
Well, so long jump and high jump are what are relevant here.
So if it's per athletics, I'm guaranteed at least 22 feet. I'm probably reading into that.
So on a high jump, the maximum you leap normally. God damn it! Of course, it's on 2 pages. Leap, Pathfinder 2e. We actually have to look up jumping rules. The leap action. What's your horizontal or what's your movement speed?
Ooh, God, you're gonna make me look that up.
30, right? It's a base
30,
of
yeah.
30. So you can 10 feet horizontally without a check. Or no, I'm sorry, 15 feet horizontally. If you leap vertically, you can move 3 feet vertically and 5 feet horizontally. So your base success, like doing nothing, you can jump 3 feet vertically and 5 feet horizontally, which is not a whole lot. If you do a long jump, which is I think what you need to do, you have to stride 10 feet. I mean,
He doesn't need to. He's
I
got
think-
quick jump and powerful leap.
well, you can't increase the horizontal and vertical distance at the same time unless there's a feat that does that.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at his feats.
Because high jump makes you jump a lot higher, long jump makes you jump a lot longer. There is not a...
I don't think it does both at the same time. I think it just does one or the other. Oh, maybe it does. I don't know. Depends on how you read it, I guess.
Which one?
Trying to link it, but I can't. Like, because it's not my character sheet, so I can't like link it.
Well,
But
Let me
yes.
find it.
It's in your feats on near the very bottom. powerful leap, and quick jump. You have wall jump as well, but that's not going to help here, I don't think.
So quick jump lets you do both at the same time. Powerful leap adds 5 feet to the distance, which gets us to
Distance and horizontal.
8 feet high and 10 feet. 20 feet. So 20 feet wide and 8 feet high. So you would still need to make an athletics check of some sort. It's a DC.
If I jump to the chain and ride it up, how far can I jump from the chain?
I mean, it depends on how far you ride the chain up.
If I ride it up like 30 feet, see what's my maximum fall distance I can do without damage.
Well, the main problem is you will fall into a vortex of energy.
And that's probably not good. You'll almost certainly die.
You could swing on the chain and, throw yourself over.
Wait. I think I just realized I actually have a spell that makes all this redundant. I'm an idiot.
Doesn't matter, you're refocusing.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yep, disregard that.
That's why I asked if you were actually refocusing.
Fair enough.
Get fucked. You're refocusing.
Yep.
Why don't we just tie a rope around you, and then he brings the rope over to the other side with his horse? And
oh my god!
What's that?
Yeah. Let's do that.
No. You're right.
I like tie a rope to my horse because
We have-
not that the horse could drag him, but then you could put the rope in the ground over there. I don't know.
Do we have a rope? Okay.
I have a rope.
The horse can hold 20 bulk plus the rider's body weight, which is like nothing, but still 20 bulk is.
My only thought with the rope idea is that I don't want to be bringing a rope down here and having it immediately turn to dust.
Oh yeah, because it fucking destroys my magic
we
stuff.
have ropes.
Wait a minute, you have a spectral horse.
Or phantom steed, yeah.
Okay.
Does the
we can ride that across.
Well, but technically speaking, I think its gimmick is that only I can ride it, but it can carry 20 bulk in addition.
Oh,
are the magical items destroyed in this room too?
Yeah, it says only me or a medium or small creature that I choose can ride it.
But you have to do it at casting. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I can't just change it. And it's super weak too. 10 hit points, 20 AC. Jesus.
Okay, so never mind. Apparently, Phantom Steed does not work.
No? Does it get dispelled by the room or?
Well, it also no. It just nobody else.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to carry him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what were you saying, Shijin?
Did we test the non-magical items in the room with the portal stuff, or was that just in this hallway?
I don't think anybody has tested to see if that happens in the room beyond.
I tried in the hallway. Took out some chalk.
Take out some chalk in there.
Meditating.
I'll walk in and take out some chalk. Just a piece.
Nothing happens to it. Assuming you are actually in the purple room, not the hallway.
Yeah, it didn't let me move.
Whoa.
Oh, she did it.
Hi, guys.
Good job. Roll another character. As you fall through the vortex. But no.
So I take the chalk out in here and it doesn't go away?
No, it does not.
All right. Rope idea sounds good. At least for me. I don't know about you, Americana.
I'm only 250 pounds of fuck off.
Well, we just gotta wait for Daji to finish his little meditation over there, I guess, and enjoy the sights.
I mean,
guess.
To be fair, the portals are beautiful. Like in a strange, if I jump through this, I will die and it will hurt the entire time I'm dying way. They are quite beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You finish meditating. I just wanted
Sweet.
to not make this immediately be.
Fly back down to Maracana, and I cast. Where is it? Because I couldn't carry any of you because she is currently super enfeebled. That'll do.
Airwalk.
Maracana carry everyone else, and I fly back to my ledge.
Let me check something.
I mean, you're carrying an edge ensign and gnome, so I think you should be able to carry them.
Can I ride on your shoulders, Maracana?
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be the first time?
Oh, okay.
Oh my god! Did I tell you about the concept I had for a character in a campaign that never worked?
What's that?
I wanted. So we were supposed to have. I was going to be playing a Tiefling cleric of Pharasma, which is cleric of death, or not death, but cleric of like the arbiter of souls. And I'm not. She was a follower. Sorry, she was a wizard. Anyway, doesn't matter. She was a spellcaster, super weak. We also had a barbarian. And I took crafting because what I wanted to do was basically make a harness for the barbarian so that I could either be on the barbarian's back or be baby Bjorned onto the barbarian so that I could just use the barbarian's movement and not have to ever worry about spellcasting. I would just like spellcast from the barbarian as a mount. Sadly, that
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. In my D&D campaign I'm playing in right now, we literally have like a wizard or a sorcerer, whatever, and a barbarian like doing exactly that. He's in like a little baby Bjorn and he rides on his back.
Yep. Like, why not?
The ultimate shoulder turret.
Yeah. Just put Gale and Shijin on Maracana's shoulders and just like fucking go to town. Two more people, and we can make Pathfinder Voltron.
Hey, Grim, by the way, Gale's speed is only 30. With the feats, it should be 40. I just noticed that. Because I have Swift and Fleet. Both of those are 5 foot.
Oh, weird. I'm just double checking real quick to Fleet. Okay. Swift. Oh, cool. Where is the main page?
Yeah, I just tried to edit that. I can't do that on my own, so I don't know.
Trying to find it.
Hero Labs or what?
Where the hell is that? Speed. Oh, weird. I can't either. Well, remember that it's 40 and we can fix it later. It doesn't really, like, as long as you know that it's 40, I don't care if the sheet says it, because it's not like I have macros that enforce that. So I think I just need to, like, tweak it in Hero Lab. God knows what's going on in there right now. But yeah.
I'm just going to add 40-foot burrow just so I
Sure.
know that it's 40 feet because I don't have the note for anything there.
And we know that you're not burrowing, so fair enough. Okay. Are people riding Maracana across?
I mean, that's the plan.
Yep, I think so.
Okay. You do
Come
so.
on, Indy.
Kalima!
Oh boy. Boop, boop, boop.
Must be an eerie feeling just walking over that fucking thing.
There we go.
I mean, I'm not sure it's the weirdest thing that he's walked over in this campaign.
This looks like a map device from Path of Exile.
Yeah.
Oh? I'll have to ask the guy who made this.
Copyright. It's gonna get.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So
That
I'll
looks like a thingamadoodle.
I'll give you the description of the room. So this chamber contains a bronze apparatus centered on a hinged arm. Are you fucking killing me? This is just like a terrible... Okay. Slowly rotating within the arm is a 10-foot diameter globe, decorated by a topographic map of landforms and oceans. Concentric rings of brass constrain the device, all rotating and bearing their own lesser spheres. One of those spheres has sharp points and appears sun-like. Carvings of tall, headless humanoids decorate the room. That description is maybe the worst description I have ever heard of an Armillary Sphere or orrery. It's a 10-foot planet surrounded by a bunch of mechanical other moons, stars, and stuff.
Yeah. So basically a cyber clockwork version of a planetarium. Cool.
Yeah, it's a globe of Faerun with like the moon, its sun, and other planets in the Faerun solar system. That's what it is.
I don't like it. I think the planes of hell look better. Hey, Gale, what's odd about this room?
What isn't?
Where are we going to start?
I poke it with a stick, but I'm pretty sure I lost my stick.
Was it a mundane
Yeah, you
stick?
don't get to post anything anymore.
Sure was. I had like 2 sheets that but they're gone now.
Yep. Okay, let's see here. Oh, what's happening? I'm moving my mouse. Yeah, Gale, you do notice there is something odd in this room beyond the obvious. There appears to be seams or hatches or something wrong with the wall down here.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Quick question. Without pressing anything, do any of you guys see something that might be, I don't know, secret lever, pressure plate, something like that? I'm not sure I want to stand in here.
That's a fair call.
I'm just getting this bad feeling that maybe this entire room is gonna
develop poison
implode.
gases.
Okay, so Rubik's Cubes aren't a thing here, but Gale is just going to do that, the gesture like someone's playing with a Rubik's Cube to describe what they think the room might do. Just turn one way, turn another here, rotate this way, all that.
So literally the cube.
Yeah, I don't want to be in this.
I did not like that movie, but it was fun.
Well, I mean, the alternative is I take out the Rod of Wonder and start blasting it until something really funny happens.
What was on the wall?
So the wall down here has some. It looks like there's a panel or a hatch or something in the wall to the south. In the central area, yeah, you've got the 10-foot central planet, and I'm just realizing now the physics of this room doesn't make sense.
What
That's okay.
Are the planets not in correct alignment? What would be the check for that?
Nature or arcane or occult, any knowledge. There's basically any knowledge that's even close to technically, religion. I guess, lore, astronomy, religion in this world, probably.
Because my character is technically a cosmos oracle, so she should know something about planets, but...
So what are you guys trying to figure out?
Trying to figure out if the planets are aligned correctly in this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, so it looks like they are roughly correct. There doesn't seem to be any display to try and... each of so there's the 10-foot toral in the middle, and then each of the other bodies, like the moons and the planets and the sun, all rotate around it. They all appear to be nothing's in the wrong order or anything. Nothing looks particularly out of place with all of the planets you can see. And it is slowly kind of making a ticking sound as if it is functional.
Interesting. Well, Gale did see that hidden door thing.
Yeah, this whole room looks like it's supposed to move in one way or another.
So how much strength do I have with Enfeebled 4?
Actually, you know what? I need to remember that my character is smarter than I am. Where is...
Okay, what are you percepting, Murakana?
I was going to percept the room to look for anything out of place, but I rolled like shit, so it's a room.
I was thinking if this wouldn't be a good spot for like an engineering
I will say,
check or something like that.
It does, Murakana, look to you. So that central sphere, it has... so it looks like there are hinges or hatches on the planet in the center.
Oh, I'm going to inspect the planet then and play with the planet.
Okay, so I'm going to say you have to approach it to do that. As you do so, all of the planets surrounding the central sphere kind of swing out of the way. And it basically clearing a path for you as you get close. And the surface of the globe, a few panels hinge back to reveal a dark, hollow interior. Inside is a padded bronze chair with levers built into the armrests.
Oh yeah, this doesn't look like a suicide booth at all.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Step inside and find out.
I didn't catch what Grim was saying on that front.
Oh,
the description of it?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so as Murakana approaches, the planets swing out of the way. The central 10-foot orb opens a hatchway, revealing a padded, a hollow interior. Inside is a padded bronze chair with levers built into the armrests.
The best thing I could think for this is maybe something for an engineering lore check, because I am at a loss as to what exactly this is.
Just saying.
So,
are you mage handing something or letting people know that mage hand exists?
I was going to do something, but no, I'm gonna fucking stop in midair as.
Trust me, I'm an engineer.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it looks like, I'm going to say, because you can see over Murakana's overly developed shoulder here.
Scooch out of the way, big guy.
So I'm not going to tell you exactly what it does, because this is like a bespoke piece of equipment. But basically it looks like you can use the controls to modify the alignment of the planets. It also like basically the controls on the inside look like a complete set of controls to move all of the configurations that this thing can possibly be in. It looks like there are, from your understanding, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 possible configurations. It is not clear at all. It is not clear at all what those configurations are, or like what they will do besides its 10 different configurations of planets.
Nothing bad could happen from changing that, I'm sure.
Press all the buttons.
Yep, you heard him.
I feel like this is a planetarium room of some sort. I don't know, like...
No.
No, like the room itself, not just this thing. Like, that's why everything is spinning. Here, it looks like it could spin. Like the seams, that's what I meant. The seams. Like, does that make sense at all to anyone? Or is this only tracking in my mind.
This is a custom map that somebody made. This is not like the default map of the game. In the default map of the game, this room is featureless except for the chair in the center. The texture on the floor was just what the guy that made it added for fun.
If I peek in, there's nothing on like the ceiling either.
No, otherwise it's just basically the same stone that most of this place is made out of. So the guy that made these maps, these are not the default maps. Shijin, these are much nicer maps. Basically, he added a lot of different textures to the stone in different rooms just to make it much easier to visually see that it's like a different room. But in the default maps, the information you would have would be every single hallway and floor in these rooms would look identical. And I think there's like 2 or 3 rooms in the entire tomb that have floor-based puzzle components. So anyway, it's a long way of saying the pattern on the floor is not significant, Gale, and if you think it is, it's an accident of a map designer adding more detail to the map.
Right.
I don't want you to just spend a ton of time going down a rabbit hole that it's just a function of Tor's map.
Is there a way to align this with whatever way the actual planets are outside? Maybe?
I'm gonna say it's there's a table you roll on to see what happens when you pick a configuration. So, I mean, you could do that. I'm still gonna have your roll on the table. There's not like a key here that says like if you actually knew the lore of planetary alignments, X happens.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask everyone come out, and then Daji, your mage hand is gonna be useful. I just don't want anyone to be in this room for this. I'll tell you which lever to pull, I guess, maybe, or just like pull a lever once Murakana gets his fat ass out of there.
Murakana volunteers.
As Murakana recedes from the globe, it closes. I.e., it opens when somebody is in proximity to let someone in, and then closes as soon as somebody walks away.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this.
Well, we don't have to push the buttons.
Yeah, we can just go downstairs.
I feel like this is important in some way, but could be a total death trap. I don't know. Let's just see what's downstairs, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just, get in there and pull and do a thing and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen?
Whoever's inside dies.
We explain the planet.
Yeah.
I can't bring them back.
Yeah.
Death Curse is stopping me from resurrecting people. And with that, I jump across the gap.
Pew pew.
Fuck.
What?
Need to roll a
What is going on?
acrobatics first.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
Cool, I easily made. Because I still have cloud jump, so I times that by 3.
Guys, I'm stuck.
Yeah, just kind of jump on like shit. I feel like since that ledge is much higher, Murakana could just regularly jump you guys. I'm reasonably sure.
I promise you I can jump that.
So you
Anybody
should-
want a flight?
I'll hop on.
Do I need a roll for this, or can I just jump it?
I think
I think he's gone right now.
Fantastic. Wreck the map.
It's too bad we couldn't figure out what the thingy does.
I mean,
we know how it works, but we don't know what it does.
Did we not turn a bunch of levers?
No.
we couldn't because it closed the second someone got away from it.
So we approach it and go back in it.
If you want to do it,
if you want to go in it, you can.
there's nothing stopping you from doing it. No, you're doing it? Okay, I want to watch. Get back on my magical horse and fly up there again.
Okay, I'm back.
All right,
To do it.
let's get this party started.
Nobody's by the stairs. Did plans change while I was gone?
A little bit.
They did.
Are you gonna try and pick a configuration?
I'm just gonna roll. Let's do this.
Roll a d100 as you randomly punch a bunch of buttons. A couple things are going to happen while you're rolling.
Fear.
The sphere is going to close as you sit in the chair, and it becomes translucent, so you can see the room around you. And
Oh, let's just die.
no, you didn't
Bye,
die.
Americana.
No, this is going to make Americana's character so much more interesting.
Sweet Jesus.
Okay, so the sphere goes translucent. You can see the room around you. You swing the planets into as you are attempting to use the controls. You feel a serenity and an understanding come over you as you are doing so, and after manipulating them for about 10 or 15 seconds, you satisfied, pick a final configuration, and roll a 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, fuck. It's not good when he laughs.
Your intelligence increases permanently by 5.
Oh my god.
Americana, go ahead and adjust your intelligence to 15 as you have gone. You are now maybe one of the most intelligent barbarians.
Oh my goodness.
Your stat line is now getting disgusting.
You know what's so fucking funny? Is that this actually tracks with how Americana's gone this entire campaign. It's just slowly and slowly getting better ideas.
Oh my god.
Reminds me of that machine in Baldur's Gate where you just like punch random shit and it can either make you permanent stat increases or do something fucking terrible.
Oh god, I remember that thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Americana's right. But hang on. Americana, you're right.
Oh, Americana just rolls on this thing. I feel great!
Wait, that means that Americana's smarter than Daiji now. God damn it.
Which, by the way, the I feel
Now
great
she's the
line
idiot.
is the I feel great line is from a personal story when I flashed my sister-in-law. True story.
Do we really want to tell this story right now? I do record this.
And her
I
fiance.
tell the story.
Yeah,
And her fiance.
so welcome to the party.
Jesus.
This happens a lot.
So I'd been drinking for 4 or 5 hours, and we were in Vegas. So we spent like 5 hours by the pool drinking like we were fish, and I didn't have a bottle of water once this entire time. So I am straight wrecked. So we went back up to the room, and I went and took a shower, threw a pair of boxers on, and I walked out. And as I walked out, I stretched my arms up to the sky, and I go, I feel great! And little did I know that my dick was sticking out of my boxers.
Mm.
And my sister-in-law just about falls over. Her fiance is just laughing hysterically because he doesn't give a shit. And my wife dives over the bed and tries to close my boxers. Meanwhile, I am completely oblivious.
I mean, I could tell you how I spent my first morning in Florida.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
That's a story for after this, I think.
Yeah. So, if we're done talking about potentially incriminating events that you have done in public or private, cool. So yeah, Mercana, you gain 5 permanent intelligence and step out of that sphere feeling fantastic.
Woo! Who wants to go?
I feel like that was incredibly lucky, and may not have the desired results if we roll low.
Fair enough. Where are we off to for our next adventure? Feel like I could tackle the world.
And she did just roll a 39 and apparently could jump 110 feet, so she just like jumped across the room.
It's more like floats.
Yeah. I can't. There we go. Oh yeah, you.
Americana, I was on your back for that.
Hopefully you took our agency with you as well.
Gale's urgency. He just woo.
Just
Yeah.
Oh man. Nobody else wants to pull the lever?
I was tempted. I'm not gonna lie. I was very tempted.
Come on, play with it. Do it.
No, we can come back. We can come back.
I think it's a 70-30. To give you some idea.
You want to pull it now, don't you?
I mean, a little.
Like if you roll above a 30, it's not gonna be bad.
I kind of want to stick around and play with it myself.
You know what? I'm gonna make sure that the bird's coming along.
Oh god.
I just.
You're gonna try and get your familiar a 5-point intelligence increase too.
No, that would be fucking funny.
Not sure what that gets you, but
I just want to witness. Just with.
like seeing Murakana's just sudden increase in intelligence behind those big blue eyes, you're just like, I gotta try this.
It's a hell of a drug.
Well, if you want to do it, if you approach it, it'll open up, reveal the chair, you can sit in it, and muck about with the buttons.
D100?
Yep, 1D100.
Here we go.
There you go. Okay, on a
45.
45, the sun-shaped orb splits open, spilling 5,000 GP onto the floor.
Damn.
Huh. Okay.
So there's a pile of 5,000 gold on the floor.
Oh, did I just find a magical slot machine?
I think so.
You did, yeah.
Fine.
Oh, I don't want to try my luck again. I don't want to try my luck.
I'll go.
Do it.
You probably want to add the 5,000 to your character sheet, though.
Yep, I'm looking for that now. Coins, cool.
I don't know what you're going to spend it on, but at least not right now,
God.
obviously.
A lot of heroin.
Do I want to try my?
It's up to you.
Yeah, it's worth noting if you don't stand up, you're still sitting in the chair.
Yeah. I'll do it on 2. Okay, cool. Okay.
You had to stop yourself.
we are possessed of indecision.
I can't even remember what my god was. Does my god actually have anything to say about this? Just trying to... I think I'm possessed by Arjun.
Oh, let me look. I keep forgetting about that, and I'll probably talk about that more once we have everybody.
Yep.
There are... Oh, let me get the book off the shelf, because my digital notes don't say anything about if the trickster gods care. And I just want
Mine's fickle and unprepared.
That sounds like a perfect god for Vegas. Let's see here.
And since she likes the gold color, so I kind of imagine her like being incredibly disinterested until she heard all those gold coins hit the ground.
Where the hell? Oh, oops. Oh, I forgot about that. But who cares? This is more fun than that option. Nope. No, there are absolutely no notes from gods in this room.
Rip.
Yeah, and I forgot to do something, but I don't care because this is more fun than that. So, yeah.
So I roll a D100 to fuck around with it?
Bruh.
No, bruh. No, I just rolled the same as Murakami.
You did.
No.
Like exactly the same.
Did he?
Roll a
You got
1d4
the
plus
same
1.
result.
When,
No.
what?
I rolled a 95.
You got the same result.
Got the same result
Sorry.
on the table. 1d4 plus
yeah.
1.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What do you mean?
Welcome to how we break some parts of the game. Somebody please roll 100 and let's see what happens. No, that's probably not going to happen. I'm going to change. If anybody keeps going and rolls 100, I am not going to do what 100
I know.
You encouraged it. I was going to leave, and then you were like, no one wants to try it? I'm like, oh, okay.
I know there's no chance of me getting the same one if I go back for it. Except I know that there is at least a 1 in 20, 1 in 25 chance of me getting it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, guys, it was nice knowing you.
Oh god.
If you roll 100, I'm gonna fucking scream.
Ah.
55.
But it's still good, I think.
How does that work in Pathfinder?
That's always a good thing to hear.
No,
That's not.
I just know
You
that.
can always just you can just give me the int increase if you can't figure it out.
No, I know that the thing that happens, because the module is a 5th edition module, charms don't exist in... charms don't exist in this game, so I have to figure out something on the fly as to what this would be. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking... This gives you the effect of this. Fucking hate that. Let's see if that exists in Pathfinder. Sorry, I'm always just the best prepped DM in the world. I did not actually convert this table to stuff because I didn't. Items, equipment, items, equipment. Does this count as equipment? Thank God for digital tools, magical items. Let's go here. Come on. Do the thing. Wow, that doesn't even exist. Okay. So you get a potion. Or no, you don't get a potion, you get a charm on you. And I'm just going to make this up as we go because this is a temporary effect. Here's what we'll do. For the next hour, you get the effects of the spell Heroism, which I will... Can I link this in chat? I just drag Heroism into chat?
I can cast it if you want.
Yeah, can you just spit it out?
Yep.
Do you also have Bless?
I do. Somewhere. Shit.
It's a first level spell.
Yep, got it.
Oh, never mind. These do the same thing, basically. Let's just go with Heroism. For the next hour, you are under the effects of the Heroism spell, Shijin.
Okay, cool.
And it's not really a magical effect. It just is.
So
Okay.
it can't get dispelled off.
Correct.
It's not a permanent like item thing you can activate or whatever.
No, this is not a permanent thing. This is just for the next hour. You get
Okay.
or correction. Let me rephrase that. You get the ability to activate Heroism for 10 minutes once, which is a really weird thing.
Okay.
You basically, whenever you want, you can, we'll say as an action, activate the effects of the Heroism spell on yourself for an hour.
Okay.
So maybe just like write that down somewhere or note it for yourself somewhere.
Yeah.
In 5th edition, you get a Charm of Heroism, which grants the effects of Potion of Heroism, whatever. And I'm just going to say that in Pathfinder is you get that 5th level spell activated on yourself with a duration of 1 hour, whenever you so choose.
Okay.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna take my horse back down to the stairs. Oh, wood, but I can't drag my token there. There we go.
God, I can't wait till some of the people see the video and yell at me for this session.
What do you mean? I think my stat line's perfectly balanced.
I forgot to activate a combat here, but I decided that I don't really care about the combat.
Is this, with this ledge being 15 feet higher, is this something I can easily jump down, or do I need to have ridden Maracana down there?
Nobody needs to have ridden Maracana.
Yeah, as written, basically the way the room is intended to be run is if you're on the west side, you can easily just run and jump to the east side.
Okay, cool.
Y'all are level 11, whatever. Like you can do that. So you guys are going down the stairs?
Yep.
Okay.
I want to meet with us. No Sirak answers to him.
Let
You
me...
do not own any token.
Yeah, it's because I just activated a new map.
No, it just pops up with a big error message.
Yeah, I just have to add people to the map. Which I am doing in somewhat random order. You should show up hopefully on kind of the east side of the map. That is where your vision is.
Sweet.
You are on a stairwell that descends for about 50 feet into a chamber below. I think I put you guys in an arbitrary order. You can choose to go down in whatever order you want.
What the fuck?
So Murakana. You descend the stairwells and open out. You go to the door or the opening at the end of the stairwell, and it's the room beyond. There's a green green smoke billows out from a bronze cauldron in the middle of the room, right here where I'm pinging. This room is a 20-foot high vaulted hallway. Visible in the haze are 3 rocking chairs, several workbenches heaped with haberdashery, which is hats, a spinning wheel, and a rusty iron cage. The rusty iron cage contains a prisoner. There are galleries on either side of the room, i.e. balconies, that are 10 foot above the floor of the rest of the room. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So what's the green gas again?
But no, are you breathing it in?
No, do I want to? Should I?
Do you have the choice? I don't know if you can fight that long without by holding your breath.
Can't our boy Gale do this?
What, breathe toxic?
Or not breathe for like
we
an
have
hour?
some resistance. No, that was with D&D. With this, it's what's fume soul, right?
I think you just have a flat, like if it does, you just take 5 damage away from poison damage that you take.
I have it in here somewhere. Let me get through it for a sec.
Oh, you've got immunity to piercing.
Fume
slashing.
soul, yeah. I gain resistance to poison equal to half my level, which means I am resistant to poison to level 6.
Nice.
So, I mean, I'll give it a whiff, I guess. Oh, hey, skeleton key down here.
So that's
Yay.
that's in a cage. It doesn't quite match up with that cage right there. There's another homunculus with a melted metal polygonal crown melted into its head, this one in the shape of an octagon. It is just kind of standing blankly inside that cage.
What about the air in here? Is it like actually still, I know we got resistance, but is it still like something you could tell would sting someone's lung?
The greenish haze coming out of the cauldron doesn't have any immediate effect on you. It's just
okay.
It makes the room basically, it obscures vision in the room a little bit. I.e., you kind of have to get up close to things to really get a good look at them. That's the main effect.
No, sneak around in it then, presumably.
Is there anything we can like cover this with, maybe?
Fucking a 2. God damn it. Oh, I didn't know it was a 2. What's the skeleton key look like? Well, the dude.
The prisoner in the cage. This one actually looks. I can't remember which ones you've seen before, so if I repeat, I apologize. But this one looks like a pale, scrawny, unarmored version of Sebastian, the paladin that you had been traveling with before.
Interesting. I chuck a divine lance at it.
Well, 37 will crit.
Sweet.
And
I don't think it can crit, or I guess it can, kind of. Does it say? No, I don't think it does.
oh, okay. Well, either way, you kill it.
Oh, sweet.
So it slumps and falls, dead, or at least not moving in the cage.
I check for a pulse.
As you get up to it, it appears quite dead. You would have to be, I think. Well, I guess you can jump as high as you want, but like the ledges are all 10 feet higher, unless you're specifying that you're jumping
I
up.
wanted to go to the skeleton key thing anyway, so.
Okay.
I'll grab the key part, I guess.
It's in a cage.
I know, but I can reach through the bars, can't I? Like, wasn't it? Oh, it's embedded in its head, isn't it? Yeah,
It's the skeleton. The metal crown is fused with the skull.
Well, can I take my sword and like try to cut the head off?
I'm gonna say without opening the cage or breaking it. Like, so the cage is padlocked.
Yep. And I just lost my thieves' tool, so
without opening the cage in some manner, you're not going to be able to get to the body inside beyond like poking it with your sword.
Can I break the lock open, or try to break the lock open with my sword?
You certainly can. Let me. Do. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you can just break the padlock. I don't care. Like, if you're just going to whack at it with your sword,
Padlock destroyed.
Yeah, padlock destroyed. I'm not. It is not magical. It is just a.
So, I just want to pull off some alchemy shit here. What the fuck is in this cauldron?
Grape soda.
Wait a second, this is flavory.
I guess if you want to try and analyze the contents of the cauldron, give me a relevant roll for that.
I got crafting. Would that be what I use for alchemy here, or what do you want to go with? Crafting, arcana.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Whichever you think is most relevant. You're looking at a weird bubbly cauldron. With a 40, yeah, this definitely looks like some sort of combination potion brewing / cooking cauldron. The mixture in it right now seems to be giving off a truly stupendous amount of fumes, but does not appear to be complete. So basically it's just bubbling green steam up into the room. There doesn't appear to be any actual effect going on right now.
So there's a non-zero chance we may have to finish whatever the hell is in there. Just keep that in mind. I have no idea how much worse this is going to get.
Oh, I cut the head off the skeleton key and then stow it in the bag with the others.
Cool. Gale, as you reach closer to the south side of the room,
Uh-oh.
3 little figures approach.
What the fuck?
Let me find this. I guess.
Am I casting Arsonist?
I guess trigger warning: if you don't like dolls, it's too late. I already shared a picture.
Be creepy Toy Story shit.
Yeah, 3 little figures approach Gale. They are
Not at all.
There's 3 tiny figures waddling towards you through the smoky haze. A straw doll with rusty pins sticking into its body, a faceless child molded from clay, and a stuffed monkey with the lower body of a unicycle. The straw doll says to you, "You need to run away. The Sound Sisters are going to be back any minute now."
We're just gonna pause with the bottle of Alchemist's Fire already in our hand that we were rummaging through. It's just like, the who? I need you to understand, I had the Alchemist's Fire grater strike open and I was ready to hit roll. So Gale is literally like holding this thing back, ready to firebomb these things. But yeah, the who?
The sisters. And this is unless I say otherwise, it's the straw doll talking to you. Like a voice is coming out of the straw doll. They run this floor. You need to go away. They're gonna come back, and if they find you here, they're gonna be really angry.
Are they pretty?
Do you think they're pretty? Gale's just gonna turn around, ignoring these 3 things, wave to the fumes, wave to the bubbling cauldron, wave to the 3 fucking things behind him, and just go, "Do you think they're pretty?"
All right, pretty well answered my question. All right, what do we kill them?
Other things to note right now. Gale, you can also see to the south, now that you're close enough to that end of the room. There is a 10-foot wide, 15-foot tall door there that looks like this, as I'm pushing that image out to everybody. So it's a door decorated with a motif of skeletons, and there are 5 circles with inset in them brass polyhedral shapes: a triangle, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon.
Looking like the fucking...
Daji and Murakana. Daji, you can see 2 doors near you.
Yep.
Each, the one to the south of you has a hexagon indentation in it. Murakana, the one north of you, Daji, has a pentagon indentation. Murakana, you can see 2 doors. The door to the north of you has a triangle indentation, and the one right next to you has a pentagon indentation.
So,
Alright, well I get a feeling we're gonna have to go through all of these.
yeah, I'm gonna empty my bag of the skeleton keys that I have. I don't remember which ones I have, but
I don't either, so you're gonna have to figure out which ones you guys actually collected for me.
I don't think I ever asked what shape the key was. Only that we killed them.
Let me see if I have any notes. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna finish writing shapes on the map. Okay, that's close enough. I'm sure green on green works great. Let me go try to find an Excel file.
Like, I'm damn certain we got at least 4, but
I know the other group only picked up 2 of them. So let me see if this works. I think I might have written a sheet where I was tracking it, but I'm not sure, and I have to look it up.
I think it's more because Daiji just fucking steals everything that isn't nailed down, and sometimes even if they are.
Yeah, sorry, my NAS is being an annoying bitch for a moment. This is what happens. Oh, that's why it doesn't know where it is. Okay. Gaming. Tabletop RPG. My campaigns. Tomb of Annihilation. Where are the Excel files? Damn it. Core, custom, dead, extras, guide, Kaya, map, module, player, blah, blah, blah. And this is what happens when you reorganize TOA campaign info. There it is. Sorry, I reorganized about 2 terabytes of data over the holiday break.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice when it's working, but it means all of my links are broken. Tomb Timelines, Trickster Gods, Eyeballs, Beholder. Damn it. Okay, Thursday. Oh, Saturday. I do not have notes for this group about which keys you have picked up.
Yeah. I think we only ever kept track of, hey, they've got funny looking hats, well, we should take them, and then that was about it. Didn't really check the key shape or anything.
Oh, I know you're absolutely missing one. Okay, cool, because I can look at my maps.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Time for me to go look at maps and see where things were killed. So there was a triangle one on the first floor, which I'll say that you conceivably got. That was at the room that turned everything to rust. On the second floor, you killed one in the room with the slod. I am 99% sure you guys did not pick that one up, but I don't care too much. Level 3, I know on the third floor you did not find the skeleton key at all. Because you did not even go into the room where it is. And
is that the one where it was like eyeballs and we couldn't figure out how to proceed for like 2 sessions? So we're like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just skip the room.
Correct. You did not find the eyeballs and never encountered a skeleton. You found... I do have notes on eyeballs. You found...
we did patrol the place pretty thoroughly, but I don't think we ever found enough of the eyeballs. We found like 6 of them.
You found 6 of 10 eyeballs on that floor. I'm going to hit a button real quick. The 4th floor... Where are my scenes? Sorry, I'm... 4th floor, Chamber of Horrors. Did we do Chamber of Horrors Redux here? Yes. I want to look at it. So on the 4th floor, I think you guys killed the skeleton key in the hallway between the mirror room and the maze that had the bodax in it. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
Yeah. So it was in that hallway, and I think you guys killed it. I don't think you guys actually... Nobody picked that one up. You guys just killed it. So I think the only keys that you would... that I know you actually picked up were a triangle key on the 1st floor. The square one on the 2nd floor, I don't think you guys picked up. On the 3rd floor, I know you didn't. On the 4th floor... You killed the hexagon key, but I don't think you did it on this floor. I'm skipping things a little bit, but the one you just killed, Dodgy, has an octagon head.
Huh. So we need to backtrack and go get all the keys. Gosh dang it.
So I'll say it is easy to get the square and the hexagon, because they're literally like right off the main stairwell. So you would, if you guys do that, I don't want to load maps and make you go back and get it, but if you're willing to do that, you can go up, blah, 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 get them, the one... So you would have a collection of a triangle, square, you do not have a pentagon, you have the hexagon and the octagon.
So all but the one.
All but the pentagon.
Cool.
No, pardon me.
I'll insert the key into this one. Or try to.
Okay. Let me go back to that. So you place that head and key into that door, and it clunks open, or it gives a click, as if a locking mechanism is activating. And you can.
I shall peek around.
Okay.
This is happy birthday.
It as you open the door, you see a lot. Blah, blah, there's a. Oh, you know what? Actually, these doors aren't locked. Never mind. Never mind. The doors here aren't locked. Don't worry. You still need the keys. Doesn't really matter if they have a keyhole or not. They're each inscribed with the shape that corresponds to one of the keys. Whatever. I'm saying that because I realize it now, but whatever. All the doors are unlocked. So the room you look into, there is a large cracked six-sided mirror mounted above a stone shelf protruding from the opposite wall. 5 unlit candles stand on the shelf, each made of yellow wax and covered with tiny black sigils. Scrawled on the wall above the mirror in dried blood are the words, "Piggy, Piggy, Piggy."
Oh, that's not very nice. Withers, did you write that?
I have instructed the tomb staff to construct and decorate rooms per the instructions of our master.
He must be younger than I thought to find that particular message funny, but...
Asirak has a particular sense of humor.
I'll bet. Such as destroying my clothes.
I would say you chose to enter the hallway with, let's say, brazen courage. And we all had a display that we all probably regret.
Wow.
We all do things that we regret. It's okay.
Well, I don't. I quite enjoy my service to Asmodeus. It's been a fruitful 300 years. Well, up until the last couple, but you know.
Fair enough.
Silver Raven's gonna fuck you up.
So those are just candles, right? Like, in front of... on the table?
Yeah, there are 5 candles on the table.
Cool. I'm not going to touch it. Yeah, that's just smart enough.
Should we, like, check out the rooms? Well, I mean, I guess we can check them all out.
Yeah, like, they're not locked, so that was just poking around.
Oh my god, I'm going to have to read every room real quick, aren't I? Okay.
The fuck is that?
As you open the door to the Pentagon room, there's a delicious aroma of spiced meat that wafts down the hallway. At the end of the 20-foot corridor, a room opens up with red tapestries covering the walls. There is a feast spread out on 3 tables consisting of roast boar, squash stew, and a tray of iced cake. Flagons of frothy beer complete the banquet. There is a gaunt humanoid figure. The token for that isn't really... I don't know why that's the token. There's a gaunt man in a dusty black suit quietly arranging items on the table, who briefly glances back at you, and as he sees you, gestures politely for you to partake of the feast.
Huh. was certain he was hostile. I mean, it might still be, depending on the spread.
Where's the alchemist? Make sure this isn't poisoned.
I mean, doesn't matter if it is. I mean, they have poison resistance.
As you come into the room, the man in the dusty suit steps back to the corner and stands looking, for all intents and purposes, like a butler.
Good evening. So what is the occasion for the little banquet here?
So as you speak to the man, he raises his fingers. He raises his hand in front of his face and makes the gesture of a zipper across his mouth. He makes the gesture of a zipper across his mouth, and then shrugs very demonstratively and just spreads his hands, indicating that the food is yours to eat.
Huh. Shit. I mean, it's probably not going to work, but I think I still have one charge left in this staff. Actually, no, because I rested since I last used it. So I should have all of them. I'm casting Augury from my Staff of Providence. What would happen if I partake in this feast?
So I'm reading some stuff real quick.
You're on.
You get weal and woe.
Damn it. Well, something unusual is going to happen, and it's both good and bad. Not sure if I recommend partaking. Is there a skill check I can roll to, like, see if if it does look poisoned? Like, I'm not sure which one that would be.
I think medicine is the most likely.
Give that a crack, even though I'm quite terrible at it. Gale, this might be more your thing. Because even with my newfound intelligence, medicine isn't very good.
Yep, let's find out. I'm not a doctor, technically.
Yeah, well.
Hey, I finally got a 30 on a medicine check. Would you look at that? It's not like I have a plus 20 to it or anything.
You don't detect any... There doesn't seem to be any poison that you can detect in any of this food. Like, it all appears to be legitimate food. There are traces of... because this is a medicine check, you're pretty sure that there is some magical effect cast on this food, but it's definitely not any mundane poison, disease, or sickness.
Okay. I mean, I probably could have used Arcana for that one.
I will read the aura of every piece of food in this room. Probably should have done that first, but oh.
Okay, so I'm having more fun reading stuff. So let's see. Read aura.
At 6th level, so I can target any number.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out it's always fun as DM to figure out when the game doesn't tell you, what do you say? Let's see here. Let me just so the pieces of food that I've called out. So basically, the food in this table, the art again is maybe a bit more extravagant. There's roast boar, squash stew, iced cakes, and flagons of beer. So there's like 4 distinct food items in here. They all have a mild aura of enchantment on them.
Interesting. Yeah, enchantment was, well... Hey, didn't we have NPCs we could, like, test this stuff on for science?
We left them back at the end of the hall because they don't want to get naked.
Yeah, you guys have left all of your NPCs behind because y'all just ran forward and didn't talk to any of them.
That's true.
So basically, they're somewhere up on the floor above.
Wait, can I, when we went back for the things, could we have, well, I guess Daji probably only really cared about the red wizards. Could she have, asked one and or both to come down, or if they're able?
You can certainly ask them.
Yeah.
Let me find some characters. Yeah, because there's Evlona, there's Nithla, there's Orvex, there's Keshma, there's...
a lot of people that are infinitely better than us.
Keshma.
And Tlad.
Yeah, of the group, I suspect Evlona and Nithla probably would have been the more useful here.
So this is a good point. Did you guys tell all the other... Like, what did you do when you went back up to get the keys you could easily get?
I'd explain the situation to them. Like, I didn't think I had any reason not to tell them.
Did you guys help everybody, like, get past the thingamajobber? The Hall of Destroying Mundane Items?
Yeah. Well, I have a bag of holding, so I figure I can do that. And all my other stuff is magical now, so...
Because then I can drag a bunch of NPCs down. I was just kind of...
Like, how did they get here? Yeah.
Waiting to see if anybody ever bothered to go back and talk to anybody.
She did prank Orvex, though, and didn't tell him until after he crossed the threshold.
That's just rude. I mean, Orvex
is also funny, though.
First off, that is some very shriveled balls, so nobody wants to see that. Except maybe you, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I never made a character for Tlad.
RIP.
He just has a token that I renamed. So that's sad. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting piles of NPCs. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think Keshma.
Jesus.
You should see the other group.
We're good at recruiting, what can I say?
No, you're not good at recruiting. Sebastian is good at recruiting.
Well. Hey, I befriended the Red Wizards, thank you very much.
Yeah, they did murder the Red Wizards out of hand.
Yeah, whereas I wanted to be friends with them.
Shijin, are you familiar with Forgotten Realms lore at all?
Not really, no.
Okay. It might be worth noting, just to recap this again. So, Keshma al-Wazir, she's basically a stone djinn. All of these people...
Do not hit on her.
Or just don't hit on her like Murakana hits on her. So, Evlona and Nithla are both red wizards. Your character would be very well aware of especially as a magic user, and this is only valid while we're in the tomb, but whatever, or this campaign, but you would know the Red Wizards is a magocracy that about 100 years ago was taken over by a powerful necromancer, like maybe one of the most powerful necromancers in the world, and so these people serve him. So it would not be remiss to be suspect of red wizards, as a general statement. Lucanu was found in the tomb. She was the former bodyguard of the last Queen of Omu 200 years ago. The reason she's here and the reason Tlad is here is they were both trapped in a magical mirror, much like you were trapped in a magical prison that stopped time. Orvex is a scholar who used to be hired by the Red Wizards. They released him from service, and he is basically just like along for the ride on this because he's fascinated. So Evlona and Nithla, basically the party made a deal to work together with them when they got to the tomb. Orvex is basically here because archaeology. The other 3 NPCs have been rescued from their imprisonment in the tomb and are here basically because they want to fuck up a Sirak, the guy that made this tomb.
Okay.
That's a really fast... So I'm trying to catch you up on like 60 or almost 60 sessions of content.
Daiji... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Daiji tries to offer Tlad some of the food. Persuade him to partake of it. Hey, you didn't participate in the feast earlier. Do you want something to eat?
Make a persuasion roll.
Persuasion. Can't even find it. Where is it? Diplomacy or deception? I'm guessing.
Either. Sorry, I'm forgetting that Pathfinder has way more
Fuck.
skills.
Roll a 5. What a roll a 5.
Oh, Tlad will agree. He's like, I don't think this is a good idea, but I haven't eaten in probably a century. He walks in the room and...
A century? Jesus, is he a vampire?
Oh, he's in the mirror.
Oh,
And he's an elf.
He was in that mirror. Yeah, he's been.
That doesn't mean much. Daiji's an elf.
Elves have to eat.
She's an eating.
The only people in this room that don't need to eat are probably Nithla and Evlona. Although I don't think we've canonically really gotten into exactly what their situation is. You just know that positive.
We suspect that they are undead, but well, very, very strongly suspect undead. But other than that,
I mean, healing magic hurt them.
Well, yeah, but I mean, holy spells hurt me. So I mean, what's your point?
Yeah, it's.
Just depends.
So Tlad's going to come in here. He's going to look around, and he will have some of the boar. And he picks it up, starts eating it, and seems somewhat impressed by it, and has a good helping. After he starts eating, the fact that he hasn't had real food in his mouth for nearly a century hits in, and he just goes to town. After he eats it, he goes, I think I feel revitalized.
Oh, I thought you said you felt tired. I was like, wait.
I was falling asleep.
I, the DM, feel tired.
Fair enough. Dodgy's gonna partake of the same, same boar stuff. I guess. I'm assuming there's enough of it that multiple.
Yeah,
it's a boar. So.
There's plenty of food in here.
Yeah.
So just write down somewhere. Make a note that you ate the roast boar.
All right. Well,
now you're making me hungry, you bastard.
I've never had boar, and I kind of want to.
It's delicious.
I feel like it would be like pork, but gamier.
Boar's pretty good.
I meant to get a boar at some point when I was in Virginia, but I never had the chance. I'm hoping I can go in either. Well, I can get both down here, boar and gator.
You can definitely get gator where you're at.
Oh no, I mean like for a hunt. Gator is fucking delicious, by the way. I'm so glad I can actually get it now.
I just don't even want to. I just don't care enough to try and eat gator. Okay. So I'm going to say, Dodgy, stop moving. I want to resolve at least one room.
Yeah. I was just wandering outside, I wasn't actually...
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were about to open another door and, I think it's almost midnight, so I just kind of want to resolve at least what's happening right now, and then that's a good place to stop because we might get like 2 more people next week. And then this thing's just going to be hilarious. Oh, adding NPCs is going to bite me in the ass. That's fine. It's still less than the other group, and that group has 6 players when everybody shows up, so whatever.
They have a freaking beholder.
They have a mini beholder, okay?
I mean, still.
Excuse me?
They recruited him. Sebastian is really good at recruiting people.
I mean, yeah, I can see it.
I'm just saying, go back and find the video and listen to the section where he runs into that beholder and tell me I did the wrong thing. That's all I have to say about that.
You should post that video so I can find it.
It's on the... Were you the one watching the YouTube channel, or was that the other guy?
I watched the latest video from this group.
So there's
I don't know.
There's 3 playlists for this game. I'm sorry, there's 3 playlists for Tomb of Annihilation. One is the Thursday group, which is still in 5th edition. This is the Saturday group, and then the main playlist has all the videos, just for whatever reason. So if you go to the Thursday group, let me find it real quick. I can find it real quick. Yeah, Sebastian is one of the paladins in that group, because there's 2, of course. And he recruited a beholder. And I still say I did nothing wrong. Where is my fucking content? Jesus Christ. Tomb of Annihilation. Tomb of Annihilation. Thursday? Is that the Thursday group? Saturday? Thursday team. God, I have so many videos. Behold the Beholder. Yeah, here we go. Whoa. Don't know what I did there. Chat. Session, some number after 50. And we're back in the tune. There we go. I linked it in scheduling because that was... Oh, nope. Delete that. That's the wrong Discord. Here we go. Chris. Message. There you go. I think there's a chapter marker for it. Anyway. There you go. Whoa.
Okay. I'll look for it. I guess maybe like when it's like Beholder revealed or something?
Yeah, I think that's it. I'd have to go look. I add more chapters in more recent videos just because that's how I review sessions, is the production of the video. Okay, Gale and Murakana. Do you guys partake? Yes. Do you not partake?
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Nope.
What do you want to partake of, Gale? There is boar.
The cinnamon buns.
The ice cakes?
Those right there. Ice cakes, yeah.
Gain 2d10 temporary hit points. And write down somewhere that you ate iced cakes.
Iced cakes. Where's
I
have a little note sheet, right?
Is there any way to know if we'll get later effects?
Is there any way to know if you're going to get effects later?
Yeah, you wait.
You find out later if they happen.
All right.
That's why I cast Augury on them. We'll find out in 20 minutes. It projects up to 30 minutes in the future, I think. Yeah.
Oh, Augury detects 30 minutes in the future?
Sure does.
Okay, this is interesting.
Was it where?
No. So what it actually no, yeah, it gives you whoa.
Oh, then I wouldn't have touched it.
It's okay because you realize 30 minutes later that Augury seems to be not telling you valid information.
Fair enough. I know that it can lie. Like, there is a
Yes.
D6 even normally that it just gives you a stupid result.
Augury is
That'll
also
do nothing.
Augury is
Wow.
also on the list of spells that the tomb affects.
Yeah, the tomb affects divination spells, and I have pretty much exclusively divination and mental effects. So, because I'm very
Okay.
smart.
I'm gonna have the honey buns.
Get 2d10 temporary hit points and write down somewhere that you had iced cakes.
So, did Daji get like any rating at all, or she just got nothing from what?
So you would have gotten a woe effect.
So then she would have just not eaten,
Well,
but she would have still given it to Tlad.
so I think, yeah. Let's. Okay, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to retcon a little bit. So you get the woe effect. You don't eat anything. You get Tlad to eat it. When you leave this room, as soon as you leave the door of that banquet hall, you are hit by crippling hunger, and it will impose a penalty that I will have to figure out between now and next session.
Shit.
Huh. Wait, me or like...
Dodgy
Everyone.
after not eating anything.
Ah.
Oh, okay. I'm good.
So everybody who ate
Yeah.
something. So okay, so I have to retcon a little bit because I forgot the 30-minute point. So you got woe. Everybody else ate stuff. They felt really good, and they walked out of the room. You didn't eat anything. You walk out of the room, and it's literally like physically crippling hunger as soon as you walk out of the room, to the point that I have to figure out what the equivalent of disadvantage is in Pathfinder.
I think, no, there is like a status effect for hunger, because I have a curse that makes people hungry.
I have
I'm
to
pretty sure.
figure it out because I have to decide how big the penalty is.
Would, like, if she immediately starts chowing down on her rations, does that, like, do anything to abate that, or is she, like,
Absolutely
still
no
super hungry?
effect.
Ah, so it's a curse. Fuck. So I didn't have remove curse. At least not prepared.
For one time, I actually made the right choice.
For now, we don't know that. Gosh darn it.
I mean, until I turn into a dragon and start attacking or humping everything in sight.
I don't really. This is annoying. Like, Augury's giving you flipped results. I don't really care.
Fair enough. Yeah, but in character, she wouldn't know that. Like, she's been following that pretty much religiously up until then, so it wouldn't make much sense for her to just go, oh, I'm gonna...
This is the second time I think you've used Augury in the tomb.
What?
So wouldn't it be? Well, you said it's changing its effects, anyways.
No,
Well, because it would be if it was giving like a true thing, it would be like a wheel and woe. Because if you ate it, then you wouldn't be feeling the debilitating effects, right?
Oh yeah, shit. God, Wheel and Woe is such an annoying spell. Because it's so fucking conditional. Yeah, I guess you would get.
But I
Well,
didn't
no.
know then too. Because like if it's not if the spell's not working right anyways, then it could just give you like random stuff, right?
I just want to ban Wheel and Woe because I fuck it up every time.
I mean, we could just retcon and go back to the original thing of I didn't...
Yeah. Let's just
I got
say
a mixed
both.
result.
It's just both.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just both.
I got a mixed result like original. I did eat... fuck. Yeah, the original thing before this happened then. But so I guess I did eat it.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Wheel and Woe, like.
Yeah, no, it's super non-specific.
I'm also super bad at like actually thinking it out in the moment. That's just me. Especially because there's also the fucking divination magic in the tomb, man. There are so many parts of this module that are fantastic from a narrative perspective, but a pain in the fucking ass from a DM perspective. That being a very minor one. It's 12:07. Okay, so everybody went in and ate and came out. Cool.
I never went in the room.
Oh, you didn't go in. That's fine. Yeah.
I didn't went in.
Did you want to go in, or are you good with just like
I'm good out here.
Okay, cool. Then I think that's a good place to pause for the night. Yeah, because I don't want to embark on another room right now because it's 12:07 for me.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A fantastic game.